Hello friends, welcome to JavaScript tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to study about the function. A function is a group of reusable code which can be called anywhere in your program. It can be called many times in one program. This eliminates the need of writing some code again and again. This will help programmers to write modular code. You can divide your big program in a number of small and manageable functions or modules. A function is a block of code that executes only when you tell it to execute or when you call that function. It can be when an event occurs, like when a user clicks a button, or from a call within your script, or from a call within another function. JavaScript function can be in head tag or in body tag. You can write it anywhere. JavaScript allows us to write our own function as well. In our previous tutorial, we have studied write function to write any string or any value. JavaScript allows us to write our own function as well. Before we use a function, we need to define that function in head tag or in body tag. Here, this is the syntax of JavaScript function. Here, function is a keyword which we should write before the name of function. Here, function name is name of function and parameter list. In this list, we can pass any value if we want to pass it into function. It may be null or blank. Statement. This statement contains the code which is used to perform any task. Let's see one example for this type of function. This is very simple example. Here I have written my function, which is function, and its code is just like alert function. And this string will display in alert pop-up box. Whenever I click this press me button, at that time and this function will be execute. Now let's take a look at the output. So here this is the button and I am going to press it. So alert box display this string welcome to JavaScript as we have written in our function. Calling a function with argument. When you call a function, you can pass along some values to it. These values are called arguments or parameters. These arguments can be used inside the function. You can send as many arguments as you want with comma. Let's take a look at the example. So this is the example. Here function takes two arguments, name and time. Okay, and then alert shows that argument with some string hello, name and good time. Okay, here a plus is used for the concatenation. Now whenever I will click this press me button, at that time this function will call and I will pass this two value test and evening as a string to this my function. Now let's take a look at the output. I am going to press this button. Yeah, hello test, which is the name, and good time, which is evening. Refresh browser, and now I am going to press this button. Yeah, which shows hello, name, which is programmer, which we have passed, good, and time, which is morning, which we have passed in argument. Okay. Function with a return value. Sometimes you want your function to return a value back to where the call was made. This is possible by using the return statement. When using the return statement, the function will stop executing and return the specified value. Let's take a look at the example. Here, function takes two values a and b and then return its addition a plus b. Whenever we call the function, we should capture this return value. I am going to capture this return value in my variable r, and then I will write that variable in document.write function. Okay, so let's take a look at the output. So here this is 50. If I change here values like 25 and 160, Control S, and I am going to refresh this browser. So here is the addition of 25 and 160. One more important thing is that local variable and global variable. Local JavaScript variables. A variable declared within a JavaScript function becomes the local variable, and it can be accessed from within that function only. Local variables are deleted as soon as the function is completed. Another one is global variables. Variables declared outside a function become global variable, and all scripts and functions on the web page can access it.